Howdy folks, it has appeared to me that I need to make a video explaining some things because there has been people who have gotten offended by words that I've expressed on my channel, and apparently they cherry-picked the videos to watch because I've explained in numerous videos that this channel is for me. It is for my self-expression. It is for me to self-realize who I am and basically spitball ideas I have and talk, because I live in a van by myself, so speaking, like, I don't have people to talk to 100% of the time, and most of the people I have to talk to are, we're going to change the terminology because some of the words I used, I guess, in the past offend people. So I guess it's 2021, so I need to call them derps, cucks, and just all around NPCs, apparently. Will those words suffice? Does that offend you? I'm just expressing myself. Like, if what I said hurt you, then you need to look within yourself and see of why am I triggering you? What am I saying that's triggering you? Is it because I'm freely expressing myself? Does that trigger you? Is it something about yourself that you dislike? It's time for shadow work. My whole channel is about shadow work. Like, when you put your shadow in the light, it can't survive. So a lot of what I express is my shadow in this channel, but the more I express it, the less power it has over me and the less it dwells. Like, not that I don't love my shadow, but it doesn't need to grow. It can stay a healthy size. So yeah, put your shadow in the light, people. Don't hide. Because what happened is I have to spare the details because reasons. Videos were flagged on my channel for my controversial thoughts on current events, whatnot, and I was suspended from my employer for a week, without pay, of course. So people that ratted on me, because they got offended, you easily could have just either A, quit being my friend, like the normal thing to do, stop talking to me or whatever, or confronted me face to face, and I mean that would have been the light thing to do, or you could just have ratted on me and, like, it affected me on levels that you don't understand. So now my next paycheck is like $100. So you took $500 out of Douglas's food fund. I haven't been able to afford cat food, so I've been feeding him meat from places. Just know that you got offended, so you took it out, so you tried to hurt me back, which is fine. I mean, like, I'm not butthurt about it. Yeah. It is what it is for me. I just accept life. I'm the flow leopard. I flow with it. So I'm not that butthurt. It's nice to know I finally got the full story, because before I was just confused. Now I'm finally understanding, like, what all went down. So also, like, my channel is not that public. Like, it's not a private channel to be per se. Like, I guess I keep some videos private, but for the most part I'm just blasting this off to the ether. Like, I'm not making money off this. This isn't like for clout or social media status. This is literally just the self-expression vessel. So you're welcome for offending you. Look within and see why that offended you. But I will send out an apology because you took stuff out of context, or maybe it was a bad day. People vent on bad days. Like, I'm an emotional authority, so yeah, I ride the waves of my emotions. And me getting it out is a way not to act on it. Like, I would have quit every scenario I've been in if I rode the emotional wave, but expressing it then lets me ride back to the upcycle. And, like, if you get offended because I say you people talk about video games or pop culture all the time, it's basically true. And I'm not, like, knocking it. It's a comment that, like, I can't join in, so fuck y'all. Like, I went out of my way to try to make friends with every single person in my crew, and like I went out of my way and went and talked to each individual person and tried to relate, and like some people we hit it off, some people we didn't, and like if we didn't, whatever. Like, I'm not butthurt if they don't like me, like, or they think I'm a dirty hippie. Like I say, I'm a dirtbag who lives in his van. I fight jujitsu. Like, I know I'm a niche person. Like, I don't need everyone to like me. Like, I'm a 1, 2, 3 friend person. That's cool. I have my circle. I guess they're all MMA fighters, because you gotta check your ego. I think you should check your ego with me saying a couple words, or throwing around slurs like fuck, shit, cunt, ass, faggot, pussy, like dick. Like, that offends you? Jesus Christ. I forget I'm surrounded by babies who are just newly adults in the world. So to my new adults, welcome to the world. People won't like you. People will talk shit about you. That's another thing, is that within the crew that I work, everyone talks shit about a kid. And like, I don't partake so much because, yeah, he may rub me the wrong way, but he's like the same all the time. Like, at least he's himself, and that rubs people the wrong way. And like, everyone talks shit about him behind his back. Like, I mean, I'm cool enough with them. Like, I actually have things to relate, and I go out of my way to talk to him. Do these people do that? I don't think so. Yeah, it's basically, this video is a disclaimer. And another thing is that my sources of income, the companies that own my sources of income, or the affiliates that the clothing brands, if I wear a Nike, just because I'm wearing this shirt right now, doesn't mean any of what I'm saying. In fact, it definitely doesn't mean any of what I'm saying reflects their values. I'm just wearing a shirt right now. Like, if this was a Nike shirt, do you think Nike would try to sue me for my views? No. That's ridiculous. So, most of y'all are being ridiculous. Like, it may sound like I'm, like, a little heated. It just, like, I don't know, it pepped me up. Like, it's a weird culture we're living in. Everyone is just a snowflake that everyone must like or something. I don't know. And it wasn't even the things I was saying I didn't like them. It's just like, y'all are boring to talk to. Like, let's talk about metaphysics or esoteric shit. Or like, and apparently, yeah, I dropped one video about the climate of our society, and I get flagged and a strike and whatever. It's just, like, not that I care, but like, I should be able to just freely say my shit. I'm not telling anyone what to do. It's my fucking thoughts. Like, you're allowed to have your own thoughts, unless we're already in thought police. So thank you for enforcing the thought police. You know who you are. You folks. Actually, you're not even folks. You robotoids. Robotards. Yeah, if you noticed, I took down some videos. I just was forced to. They'll be back up, don't worry. Maybe out of sequence a bit, but it's my content that I wish to put out. And I will do this until my channel's shut down. So, what else is new? Oh yeah, I just haven't felt like making videos lately, but this gave me the fire to make videos again, so thank you. Just scenarios that offend you, just turn them into fuel. Like, yeah, it made me a little angry that people had to rat on me. I don't know. It's just like, what did they think was going to be accomplished? Like, they literally called my employer and said he has a YouTube channel where he says, fuck, shit, titties. Like, okay. I make $11 an hour, so pretty sure I'm allowed to say that, unless I'm not on the clock all the time. I'm not on the clock right now, in case you're wondering. But yeah, so I ended up going to the beach over the weekend and saw my bro, who I haven't seen in 2 years. It was a good reunion. Met his new girlfriend. that was fun. His family is, I guess, or her family is quote unquote a normal family, which is always refreshing to meet that they exist. It's refreshing in one hand, and then it's also like, yeah, I don't fit into normal families. But they were very accepting of all the ideas I shared for the most part. Wasn't sharing outlandish ideas, but the stuff I did say was met with, who knows? Who knows what they think now, but yeah. The van's still running like crap. I have an O2 sensor. I need to just do some maintenance on it. Yeah, I need like a day. Ideally 2 days would be nice. So I was offered a discounted rate at a campground. Still not cheap. It's also what I asked for when I was initially employed, and was basically gave the middle finger, so I don't know, it's time for me to move on. I'm just still here to train jiu-jitsu. Once again, it comes back to my core value of become a fucking ninja. Yeah, I trained while I went to the beach. Went to Mobile and got a good rolls in there. That was a little different. No AC. It was 110. They all decided to do striking when they found out I was a purple belt from Huntsville, or that trains in Huntsville. So I ended up getting only 3 rolls, which was fine. I submitted them repeatedly with ankle locks, except for the purple belt. He was really good at top pressure, and it was a battle until the very end. I got into a leg entanglement, but the timer went off. And I could have pushed it a little harder. I'm just not trying to show up and tap the best person. Like, that's not really my MO, but it was a good roll. It also made me feel more confident about being a purple belt. I think I've progressed to like a mediocre purple belt now. I've progressed beyond a shitty purple belt. I'm to mediocre now. But I want to be a high-level purple belt. I mean, by this time next year? Well, as soon as I can. I don't know. So, yeah, I really want to get my next employment. I don't know, the Amazon thing doesn't really tickle my fancy. It'll do, but I looked into beet harvesting because apparently that's a huge van life trend, or whatever, nomad trend. Except it's in Minnesota / North Dakota. Like, there's no jiu-jitsu up there, so it might happen. I don't know. It sounds, or like they portray it as fun. They call it the unbeatable experience with beats. And there's another digital nomad, I forget, some electronics company that does it. So I'm just still keeping my eye out for, like, I don't know, unique, like, work camp type jobs. That's just more my scene. I don't know. I like to be outdoors. I've definitely acclimatized better to the heat. Although the mosquitoes were raw dogging me in Florida, back on the beach. Oh, and then I trained back at Gulf Shores, which I started my journey training at, so that was fun. They said I've improved greatly. I didn't really feel like it. I mean, their brown belt just slaughtered me at will. I didn't get to roll with any of their other high-level guys. Actually, some of them I did, yeah. The results were like the same as when we first rolled. Except maybe I felt like I was waiting for my attack more than surviving. I was surviving and waiting for the right moment to attack, so progress. I don't know, I came back to my trailer and all my shit was like exposed. Which I don't feel like it was the wind, but maybe it was. I don't know. What else is new? Yeah, I'm just not really digging the whole space camp thing anymore. I mean, I'd like to personally talk to the people that were offended. I would like to hear their side of it, or whatever. Like, we can have a discussion. I don't know, be my friend. I tried to be y'all's friends. Yeah, because one of the members took me aside and just told me what had happened. I didn't correlate any of it till just now. So, I ate a lot of bullshit in Florida. I basically just took the reins off my dietary restrictions and ate everything. Yeah, cheese, cookies, lots of booze. I mean, never really got past, I hate the word tipsy, but I never really got past, like, buzzed. I was past buzzed, but I don't know. Not quite to drunk. Just feeling it. Because I kind of know how to do that. I've done sustained drinking before. It's just, you just eat and drink water. You eat food and drink water, and then you're okay. What else is new? Yeah, it feels good to get back into jiu-jitsu. I took 3 days off and I'm already like, fuck. So I trained last night and it was good. I felt aggressive, but I wasn't letting my aggression out. Which I think is a lot of me. Like, I always probably have that aggression. It's just whether or not I let it unleash it, you know. I just keep the reins on a lot of the time, all the time. This is what this channel is for too. It's to let my reins off so I can be vocal. Because like a lot of you are fucking narcissists. Like, all you want to talk about is yourself, things you like, which is fine. Like, I get it. Most of us are self-centered, yeah. Like, I vibe with that too, but at the same time, like, you can learn new stuff when you talk about new stuff, not just yourself all the time. I just get tired of talking about other people's stuff because that's all I end up talking about. Because I'm not that forceful in conversations. And when I sense someone is just stuck in their ways or just doesn't want to have new values or whatever, opposing values, just opposing viewpoints, whatever. But once again, this channel is borderline hidden. Like, the only way you can access it is to be friends with my cat, Sir Douglas, on Instagram, and then that's how you find my channel. There's really no other way. I mean, unless you look at my other channels and see my, like, featured videos, but still, you're digging. So you dug for it. You just didn't find what you wanted to find. Whoops. Like, I've just noticed this theme sort of pops up in my life. I don't know, people think we're like buddy-buddy or something. I don't know. People want to think everything's sunshine and rainbows, and when they find out someone has other views and says fucking shit, then they're like, oh man, get out of here. Plus, the other stupid part is all these people are gone from working here, so they basically just dropped a grenade and walked out. Like, karma will get them back. Not that I need it to, but like, what goes around comes around. I did my time. I paid my punishment. Also enjoyed it very much. Thank you very much. But check this guy out. Hey man, what's up? How was Florida? How was the beach? Yes? Was it like that? Did you get fat? Are you fat? He hated Florida, by the way. I mean, I did this job to gain new skills, which I've gained. I've not learning anymore. I did it to help out, like, the youth of our nation. Not really the youth I was trying to reach, but whatever. Yeah, it's just definitely wasn't doing it for the money. I'm a little, definitely not bored, but I'm a little like lost at the moment because I don't have the trailer to work on. I mean, I do have stuff to do in the van and whatever, which I will get to when I have some time off, but like, other than that, I'm just like in between, like, should I keep training? Because I have like 4 days to decide if I want to stay the rest of August, which I probably will, but it's like I can never just chill with where I'm at. I mean, I am chilling, but at the same time, I'm always like, I guess that's a kind of a downside of van life, or the nomad life, is that you always kind of have to be thinking of your future. Which I guess I sort of did this to avoid that a little bit, because everything's like 5-year plan, 10-year plan in the like standard American dream life. I'm always like, that locks you into the plan, you know, and it's like, well, if you ever want different stuff, you're fucked. Which this is like that, it's just more accelerated. It's more like the 3-month plan and the 6-month plan, so. I found a ton of fucking water parks. Yeah, the Jellystone campgrounds are everywhere, and they're in Texas. And they're by close to a 10th planet. It's like a 48-minute drive, which I'm not trying to do that, but I'm definitely not trying to stay freezing my asshole off all winter either. So what else is new? Oh, I've had this weird thing been happening that I don't know what's going on, but like my body, it started with my head. It felt like there was these tiny pins, almost like I would equate it to insulation, like glass, you know, the glass fuzzy insulation shit. If you get that on your skin, it just feels like so glass prickly. Ouch. But that's been in my head for the last, like, I'll itch and I'll feel it, and it just is like, what the fuck? I've been feeling that like a week ago all the time, and now it's morphed to like my whole body. I definitely think my suspect is that I washed some clothes that had the insulation stuff on it, and it maybe dispersed throughout all my clothes. I don't know. It's like my butt cheeks, so it's in my underwear apparently, and then my back, so I guess it's in my work shirts, and then my like thighs, so I guess it's in my cargo shorts too. It's like painful, and it's in my jiu-jitsu stuff. It sort of also feels like the niacin rush, so I'm like, what's going on sometimes? Yeah, I just wanted to get this off my chest, and then get this video up so y'all know what's going on. I have like 40 videos in the queue. Maybe not 40, but at least 20. And I had to take down some of my awesome trailer build videos, which that content was actually goodable. But yeah, this is a disclaim her. I'm disclaiming her. Who is her? You know, it's the goddess. She's pissed or something. I also look at this from the human design standpoint, which really helps. It's a very good roadmap to your life. My life. Because once the invitation has been revoked, it's time for me to skedaddle. And I'm feeling like the invitation may be revoked. It's still there in some aspects, but at the same time, it's gone in some aspects, so I don't know. I'm also not trying to like, let myself get butthurt, like my own ego, you know, because at the same time, I'm like, this channel does come from my ego. It's letting it express itself, so when it is checked, there can be, yeah, emotions. So I'm also not trying to let those go. It's just, I'm doing the work. Are you all doing the work? Do the work. Work. That's why I'm motherfucking pissed at all y'all. You ain't doing work. You're fucking derping out. Jerking off the TV, video games, fucking Rugrats and shit. Fuck off. Let me do me. I wasn't hampering any of you by expressing these views. Like, I never used any of your names. Like, chill out. Call the wambulance. Like, literally call the wambulance. Get some whammy fries. Yeah. I'm out here trying to be like who I came to be. Like, and maybe that you don't agree with that, but tough titties. Like, you do you. Somewhere else, apparently. I'll do me. Like, if I say comments like fat or nerdy or fucking, I just, like, whatever. Like, do some self-love. I also happen to find I like thick chicks, so maybe that didn't occur to you. And I'm a bit of a nerd myself, so we just nerd out on different things. It's fine, but I know this video is probably gonna piss people off. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. You simply could have gave my video a thumbs down instead of calling your mama. Like, equate this to the playground. So some kid's running around talking shit about other people, talking shit. He's just being like, well, they're, like, I don't play with them because they talk about whatever, farts, and I talk about poops. And then you found out and you ran and told a teacher. It's basically what happened. Or I was running around calling girls fat and then the teacher got told. I also wasn't running around telling anyone. It is what it is. It makes sense that people are treating me differently now. I didn't really get it at first. They were just ignoring me and I was like, well, they've always sort of ignored me. Now it's like blatantly ignored. Little do they know, I kind of prefer it that way. So. I just don't want this to affect my video making and self-expression. So that's what this specific video is for. And this will be uploaded out of sequence before other videos, but once again, my views are not related, affiliated, sponsored, endorsed by my employer, by the type of juice I drink, by the backpack I wear. Literally, it's me. Don't get this confused. If you're thinking about getting your panties in a bunch, unbunch them. Pull them out of your asshole. You're good. We don't need wedgies over this. Just me. Shooting the shit with my good friend, me. Douglas is underneath, in case you're wondering. He also likes to chime in. Okay? We get that? It's freedom of speech. Last time I checked. Still can say what you want to say. Not threatening anyone. Not committing crimes here. I guess these are thought crimes. apparently to some of you people who support the thought police. But back off, unsubscribe, thumbs down, and go eat a popsicle. Go eat a ding dong, just go eat something, go fill your void in your body with something. Whether it be drugs, food, same thing. Entertainment, extertainment, whatever you need to do to be okay with yourself and your life position. I support that. I no longer judge whatever. Like, yeah, I was in Florida and like I just let the reins off my diet. Like, when in Rome, like they cooked food and put their love into it, so I'm gonna eat it. And they took me into their house, so yeah, I'm not gonna like let my values or whatever, not that any of that's involved, but yeah, you just suspend your judgment for one motherfucking second. And like, I'm just characterizing when I say things, I'm not like, there's no judgment if I say fat or gay or retarded. Like, I'm not, it's just, it's characteristics. I guess I need to change my language for 2021 to pro-fooders and pro-excessive entertainment consumers. I don't know. People that don't move. I roll with fat people all the time. I love rolling with fat people. It's awesome. I prefer it. Yeah. I could see how one could be offended by my videos, but at the same time, do the work. You're not on my level. Get on my level. If you want to relate to me, or if you want to, yeah, if you want to look at a different viewpoint, I'm on a different level. There's different levels, man. I'm doing life differently. And apparently that's not okay to some of you. So, until next time, ta-ta. Go eat some French fries.